Everyone, how are you? Welcome to Cooking with Nancy O. My name is Nancy Ortinau, and this is my husband, Rick, and we have a fantastic idea for you today. It's not a new idea, but we have some twist on it that might help you in a family situation. We are doing plan ahead recipes for when we go on vacation. And this idea came to me because I thought, this is hard. Everybody doesn't like eating the same thing at the same time. You eat out so much on vacation, and those other meals, you just need to be on with your health, and so you don't gain 5-10 pounds, whatever you're doing for vacation. So we have become such big salad eaters that we are going to show you how to plan meals that can be eaten in the car or after you get there. In salad in a jar. A lot of people have heard of these. You just use a mason jar like this. Now, normally you would use a wide mouth. We didn't have a wide mouth. You can see the difference in the two. They have one is a bigger mouth than this one, but you want to use the wide mouth jars. These work fine. It's just harder to get the salad out of them. They will keep in the refrigerator for several days. You can put them in your cooler while you're driving. Pull them out, literally dump them in a bowl, mix them up. If you don't finish your salad, put the lid on it back in the cooler. Or if you do finish it, take this and use it for your leftovers or your next salad, whatever. It's very easy, convenient to do. We've done this many a times, but here's the twist on this. We have a whole sheet of paper here that has, this is a 300-calorie salad. And I got this out of a book, and it's all great ideas. And if you follow the quantities and the serving sizes, you'll have a 300-calorie 300-calorie diet to eat while you're on vacation as a second meal or whenever you want, and you don't want a heavy meal. So first, I'm going to show you I picked one salad dressing out of this book because it's a vinaigrette. I feel like a vinaigrette will go with a salad that you put fruit in or one that you just do veggies in. And they're really easy to whip up vinaigrette dressing, salad dressings. And we're going to start by putting that together. And we're literally going to shake it up in a mason jar. Well, you have your mason jar there. So what we're going to do is we have some red apple cider vinegar in here. The recipe called for raw. I did not have raw, so I'm using regular. And then we're going to 3 tablespoons of that. Then we're going to add, I'm going to let you add that, Rick, a 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And then in this container, what we have mixed in here, I just pre-mixed all the ingredients to make it easier. We have like a 1/4 teaspoon Dijon mustard, a 1/4 teaspoon of honey. We have an 1/8 teaspoon of kosher salt and pepper. And we're just going to put this in the jar. You shake it up till it is ready to go. So I'm going to have Rick do that. We have to give Rick a job. I think we're both still sleeping. We had the grandkids all night, and we had to get them off to school before our cooking show. And I think we're still kind of getting our bearings this morning. Look at how good you shake that. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the reason you want to make your dressing first is because you're going to start with your dressing in your jar. So Rick and I both picked different ingredients. So the first thing you want to do, here you go, Rick, for your salad, is you're going to add a 1/2 tablespoon of dressing to the bottom of your jar. And the reason you put the dressing in the bottom is so it doesn't make everything soggy. And I put the tablespoon away, didn't I?
1/2 one?
Well, I don't have a 1/2 one, honey. Can you use? Yes, I have.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go. Actually, the tablespoon I picked out has a 1/2 tablespoon measure in there. Here, I'll let you do mine. So we're just going to add a 1/2 tablespoon to the bottom. Oh, he's adding more. So now that his calorie content just went up.
No, okay.
Okay. I am not a big salad dressing eater. I've told you guys that before because I like tasting the vegetables. So here we have our dressing in the bottom. What we're going to start with is you're going to now add 4 ounces of protein. So out of your protein, you can pick chicken, shrimp, fish, a hard-boiled egg, tuna, salmon, green lentils. I actually added turkey on there because we eat a lot of turkey at our house. So Rick chose 4 ounces of turkey, and we actually weighed it out to make sure we had the right amount. I wanted an egg, so I'm adding an egg to mine. And you can
using my fingers.
You're using your fingers, okay. You can see where the wide mouth jar kind of helps with this because it's easier to get the vegetables down into the jar. But we're gonna make do with this because this is what we have, and this is not about spending money. This is about saving you money while you're traveling and making things easy on you. The what?
But the smaller one.
Yes, it would have, honey. He said this small one would work. If you want to make a smaller salad, use a smaller jar. And it had a wide mouth. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do is a healthy fat. So guacamole, walnuts, pistachios, almonds, pumpkin seeds, what else is on the sunflower seeds, olives are anchovies. Well, we happen to have the sunflower, the pepita seeds on hand, and we both chose that. We like these little crunchy things in our salad. What I'm really liking about this layout is everybody can pick their own. So if you have 4 kids, bless you. No, we had 4 kids, but it's hard to satisfy everybody's palate, so they can make their own salads for what they want. So we're going to add our pepitas. Mine all went to one side because I didn't pay attention. Now we're going to add 1/4 cup of a fiber or a fibrous type vegetable. So now you're going to get into your beans, your garbanzo beans, your kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans, lima beans, peas. Peas are delicious in salads, corn, quinoa, brown rice, gluten-free pasta, which I never thought to use in a salad, which that's a great idea. Or what about grilled vegetables? So once again, I picked quinoa because we had some on hand. Rick picked the same. So now we're gonna have to use our spoon because I don't want to stick my fingers on there. So you see how this is just building. And this is going to keep in the refrigerator for several days. So if you plan this the night before you leave, then you have meals and it saves so much time while you're on vacation. Or what if you have a busy work week or a busy school? Like at the end of the year, the kids have so much going on. This would work for that also. Okay, now you can see how our salad's building. Next, you're going to add a 1/2 cup of a chopped brightly colored vegetable or fruit. So Rick wanted the strawberries, but I already took the strawberries, so I made him take the green peppers. Or you could use cucumber, grape tomatoes. Go ahead, Rick. You can color. They are. We did 4 colors of the peppers. You know, this could make his salad look so great. So you can use cucumbers, grape tomatoes, celery, carrots, bell peppers, radishes, if you like radishes, or mushrooms, red onion, red apple slices, strawberries, grapes. You can use grapefruit segments, orange segments, blueberries you could throw in there, or 2 tablespoons of dried like tart cherries. But the key is you only want a total of a 1/2 cup. So I'm going to stick my strawberries in now. I love salads with fruit, and that's why I like the vinaigrette dressings. It goes with the fruit salads or the vegetable salads. Okay, how's it looking? Good?
Good.
I know, yours looks great. Okay, now we're going to add 2 cups of greens. So we took, Rick, what kind of greens did you cut up for me?
We have kale, we have bib lettuce, we have leaf lettuce, we have dandelion greens, we have spinach. There's some mild
baby greens.
Mild baby greens in there, and I think there might even be a little bit of arugula.
Okay, now all of those greens he mentioned came from our tar garden. We dismantled our tar garden. We have a refrigerator full of greens, and this is how we're choosing to use them up. So I am going to layer in my greens here. You 2 cups of greens. Look at how this is coming together. And there's so many different flavors in this because we use so many different things.
Maybe it's good we used to
Maybe it's good what?
we used to pick one.
Yeah. Okay, the big jar. See how it's, if you use a smaller jar, you're going to cut all your ingredients in half. Okay, now comes the list for free. There's always vegetables you can eat that are considered free. Pickles is one of them. Banana peppers is one of them. Fresh herbs. You have our actual greens. So what I did is I went out to the tower and I got some basil. We love a basil. I went downstairs and got some radicchio.
Okay.
I have parsley in here. I threw some more arugula in here. I put it in a bowl and mixed it all up and then divided it up for the 2 of us. So now we are going to add that to our salad. And you can see how full our jar is. Now, say you're doing this for children and this is too big of a salad. Then use that smaller jar because then they can make their own salad up and it won't be overwhelming. But could you imagine, we have 2 grandkids that love eating salads. They don't live in town here with us, but man, I can just see them getting into this whole thing of layering their vegetables, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And adding all kinds of things in there. So now you're just going to put the lid on it. You're going to stick it in the refrigerator and you're going to be ready to go. And voila. Now, if you made a couple of, we're traveling just the 2 of us, so we can make like maybe 6 of these up. That's 3 meals for us in 3 days. And then while we're eating out, while we're traveling, we'll feel like we're a little more balanced with this. So we feel like this is a great option. Make your vinaigrette salad dressing. If you have a different salad dressing you want to use that in the bottom. I just chose this recipe because I knew it would be very versatile. You could do any type of vinaigrette dressing. You could use, I would use a lower cal dressing just to keep it, you know, in line with health and that. But do what you feel it will be good for you. So what do you think of your salad, Rick?
I'm ready to eat it.
You're ready to eat it? You didn't taste the dressing though.
No.
I did want, we don't want to eat our salad because we want to save it for a meal. You're gonna shake it up. I did want him to taste the dressing to see how he liked it because this is a new recipe. You know, we always try to give you new recipes. Nope, use that one. That was a dirty spoon we used for something else.
That's gonna be good on that.
That's gonna be good on there. Okay, that's what we want to hear. So, guys, I feel like we have a slam dunk idea here for you. It's not anything out of the box that you probably haven't heard already. But what I liked about this when I read this in this book was the fact that it gave you serving sizes and it gave you proportions and ideas. And I could see sitting this down and having the children or the family picking out what they want and then being more prepared, putting it together as far as a family goes. Great way to use up the vegetables in your house before you go. How many times you look in your refrigerator and say, what am I going to do with all this food while we're gone? Well, make your to-go salads and then stick them in the cooler and you are set to go. This is easy stuff to do in the car. If the kids are old enough to dump that salad into a bowl while you're driving, you don't even have to pull over. No more McDonald's, guys. That's a win-win for everyone. So next week, we are going to be doing our cooking show from a location that we're going to be on vacation. And we're going to show you how to make a very quick, easy, delicious breakfast that is going to be so easy for everyone to do. And we're going to do 2 versions of it. We already have our recipes together, and I'm very excited to do that with you guys because it's so quick and easy. And that's what vacation's about. You don't want to spend time in restaurants waiting for food. You just want to go and have fun. And this is a great way to spend less time cooking, still eating healthy, and getting on with your play. So you guys have a great week. If you need my little layout, shoot me a message through Facebook or YouTube, and I will forward that to you so you can have that. It's a great way to plan for your trip. or whatever you're doing your busy week at the end of the school year. So until next week, we will see you from another location, and have a great week and be safe, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I gotta taste the dressing. It's okay, I got one here. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's really light. Oh, that is really good. I love this one. Helping people eat healthy on vacation. This is so good.
You threw it.
I did
Put half in there and then you threw another half.
a half of what?
A teaspoon.